relief when they understand you are not coming back. Gather round, folks, as we embark on a riveting exploration into the enigmatic fears lurking within the minds of narcissists. Brace yourselves for a journey that transcends the superficial, unveiling layers of intricacies that are sure to intrigue you. These fears, shaped by the tapestry of past experiences and relationships, add a depth to their narrative, rendering our investigation all the more compelling. Prepare to plunge into the labyrinth of fears intricately woven into the fabric of narcissistic existence. We'll peel back the layers, dissecting the origins of these fears and their profound impact on relationships, offering invaluable insights into their complex psyche. If you find yourself captivated by this subject or grappling to comprehend narcissistic behavior, don't remain a mere bystander. Express your interest by hitting that like button, and if you're new here, consider joining our community for a plethora of enlightening discussions. Let's carve out a space for candid conversation. Share your reflections in the comments section and connect with fellow travelers who may have traversed similar paths. Are you prepared to unveil the clandestine fears that narcissists strive to conceal? Buckle up for an illuminating journey ahead. 1. Breaking the narcissist's illusion. Let's dismantle the illusionary world woven by narcissists and embrace the truth. They cling to the delusion that you secretly pine for their return. But it's time to assert yourself boldly, declaring, "No more narcissist. Your presence is not welcome here. Our paths have diverged permanently. The doors to my sanctuary are sealed shut, and our intimate exchanges are over." 2. Dealing with narcissistic tactics. In the realm of narcissism, every facet of the victim's life is under scrutiny. They maneuver through online realms with precision, scrutinizing every action as if deciphering the victim's thoughts. Their manipulative maneuvers leave scars, clear evidence of their disturbing game. A seemingly innocent gesture or gift transforms into a weapon in the narcissist's arsenal of ridicule and degradation. They revel in these tactics, relishing their cruelty. Yet, they're caught off guard when the victim firmly shuts them out, demanding an end to their toxic antics. Accusations fly, exposing the narcissist to public scrutiny. Alarm bells ring when the victim re-enters the dating scene, only to discover the narcissist covertly monitoring their profile. Choosing a profile picture becomes a strategic maneuver, unsettling the narcissist and signaling their relentless surveillance. As the narcissist grapples with their tarnished reputation and their attempts at reconciliation are rejected, their longing for the victim's return persists, their efforts burning bright and unyielding. 3. Empowering self-discovery. Every journey reaches a pivotal juncture where their presence no longer holds sway over your path. After days, months, or even years of yearning, there comes a moment of revelation. I no longer crave them. It's a profound realization, the culmination of energy and time expended in attempting to resurrect what seemed irrevocably lost. Once, there was a fervent longing for their presence, but now that yearning evaporates like morning mist under the touch of dawn. In the journey of faith, be it in God or the universe, you discover your anchor. Regardless of where you stand in your healing voyage, a day arrives when you confidently proclaim, "I no longer pine for them." If you grapple with lingering longing, do not despair. Strive for that pivotal instant when the yearning for their return fades into insignificance. This epiphany heralds a seismic shift in energy. The power dynamics shift, with them becoming the pursuers. Once you fortify your boundaries and express disinterest in their return, you transform into the object of their pursuit. Therefore, safeguard your emotions, exude composure in your interactions, and counter their endeavours with steadfast resolve. 4. Strategic communication and self-preservation. Internally, a tempest of negativity, insults, disappointment, and frustration may brew, ready to surge forth. Thoughts akin to chasing shadows, wasting time on such a futile, peculiar being might surface. However, it's imperative to filter your words, ensuring they mirror your intentions. Express your message, feeling empowered as you get delete and block, expunging them from your life, a potent reminder of their transgressions. We acknowledge that communicating with narcissists often falls on deaf ears. They contort conversations to fit their narrative. Nonetheless, articulating our stance without succumbing to emotions is paramount. We must unequivocally convey that their return is unwelcome. Faced with rejection, we wield the power to firmly shut the door. Should they attempt to ensnare us once more, consistent rejection fortifies our impregnable boundaries. In the realm of narcissistic discards or abuse, it's not necessarily the terminus. It serves as a twisted ploy to extract more narcissistic supply, whether negative or positive. Our resolute assertion sends a potent message, a clear declaration that they are unwelcome in our lives. 5. Navigating the past and fortifying boundaries. Let's tackle a crucial aspect, particularly pertinent if your history involves grappling with a narcissistic individual, especially in cases where children are involved. It's time to erect sturdy boundaries employing the grey rock method. Keep interactions laser-focused on the children's well-being. Politely but resolutely assert, unless it pertains to our children, let's stick to the subject at hand. I have no interest in unrelated matters. By doing so, you fortify your boundaries and shut down avenues for sly attempts to draw you back into their web. Adhere to these boundaries steadfastly. This approach is a game changer, akin to executing a strategic discard. Confronting the narcissist about their past actions is crucial. They need to comprehend the pain they inflicted. This step empowers you to assert your limits and articulate your needs. Narcissists often resort to aggressive tactics in their attempts to ensnare you once more, making it challenging to discern and counter their manipulation. It's vital to remain vigilant and exercise caution. Given your journey, you're likely to encounter these maneuvers. However, by opting not to engage, you deliver a significant blow to their ego. Consistently standing firm against the narcissist is akin to inflicting a deep wound, keeping them ensnared in their toxic patterns. You might even opt to decisively sever ties with them. This choice holds immense power, signifying a liberating stride toward healing and self-nurturing. By creating distance, you reclaim authority over your life and set boundaries to safeguard your well-being. As the narcissist realizes they no longer wield influence over your existence, they begin to grasp the futility of their endeavors. This realization triggers a shift in their approach toward you, reigniting their pursuit. This power shift puts you firmly in the driver's seat, a crucial element of your journey to healing and a significant blow to their ego. Subconsciously, you disrupt their journey into the past, dismantling the cycle of manipulation and dominance that once characterized your relationship. Thank you for engaging with these insights. If you found them beneficial, please consider liking and subscribing for more valuable content. Moreover, you can bolster us and unlock exclusive perks by becoming a channel member for just $1. Your attention and support empower us to continue offering invaluable guidance on navigating challenging circumstances and fostering personal growth. Thank you for being a part of our community. Hello everyone. We're discussing the aftermath of rejecting a narcissist after realizing their actual nature. Selfish narcissists exploit others' emotions. They believe they are the most important, deserving, intelligent, and praiseworthy. Putting down others, envy, and a desire to be the best in everything are subtle signs of these traits. They manipulate everyone seen as a slight threat. Love bombing and trauma bonding are frequent methods for narcissistic suppliers. By convincing their targets that relationship problems are their fault, narcissists evade accountability. Narcissists, self-righteous and unaware, think they can treat others whatever they choose. Their phony persona protects them, causing tensions and the appearance of constant conflict. Have you seen a narcissist lie about being hit on to upset friends? Deception can cause miscommunication and wrath. My first boyfriend flirted with my closest buddy, teaching me this. Remember that narcissism is a personality feature, not a disease. Everyone has favorable and negative traits. Understanding our egos and harshness helps us evolve and become more self-aware. Self-development means being less reactive, eliminating ego-driven habits, and acquiring insights. However, growth is not guaranteed, especially with a cruel, arrogant, and uncaring narcissist who may cause reactive responses like an abused puppy. Personal progress requires acknowledging and addressing our tendencies. Self-aware and willing to improve shortcomings are healthy traits. Unfortunately, narcissists use self-awareness for manipulation and avoidance. Distance and impartiality are needed to handle narcissistic abuse. Healing begins with recognizing patterns in ourselves and others. Narcissists often act like they control you, suppressing your thoughts. Confronting them may become abusive and aggressive. Narcissistic relationships, especially codependent ones, can make you feel bewildered and barely alive. Though dysfunctional families lack perspective-taking tools, remember that you are not accountable. Narcissistic love bombing can make you feel like you're walking on eggshells every day with their entitlement, victim blaming, and unsubstantiated allegations. Even in pandemonium, remember that the issue is not your responsibility. Rejecting a narcissist takes planning. What to expect when confronting them is crucial. Preparing for battle by studying your opponent helps you stay calm. Unfortunately, narcissists don't treat courteous, kind, and fair people equally. Narcissists, who cannot regulate their emotions, rely on you, making the idea of treating others as you want to be treated ineffective. Rejecting a narcissist is like telling Dracula the blood bank is closed. Inviting narcissists into your life feeds them, and when you say no, they get angry. Understand these dynamics before ending a relationship with a probable narcissist. Like Dracula, narcissists create a false self to avoid relationships. They need adoration and power from someone who matches their inflated self-image. They enjoy creating fear, obedience, and authority. Imagine a narcissist as a huge toddler throwing a tantrum without their pacifier. Narcissists get angry when refused because they think the world should revolve around them. They hate rejection because they think they're better than others and deserve everything. Their priorities lack empathy and social responsibility. Narcissists are generally nurtured by egotistical, overindulgent parents who inculcate superiority and lack of empathy. Exploitation, especially of the inferior, is strongly rooted. Narcissists may come from excessive praise or traumatic childhoods with shame and abandonment trauma, according to certain studies. Narcissists don't understand cause and effect, hence they don't understand the self-fulfilling prophecy. They blame others for their misery and refuse to take responsibility for their actions. Rejection makes narcissists anxious about vulnerability. They use passive antagonism, scorn, projection, and gaslighting to avoid this vulnerability, participating in superficial interactions. Love bombing helps develop ties without connecting. Despite their self-dismissal, Narcissists often fail to realize that others may dislike and reject them. They dread rejection and loneliness, yet lack maturity and life skills for self-reflection. Rejecting a narcissist is complicated by their incapacity to understand cause and effect links and protective strategies. Cruel relationships fail like flowers need sun, water, and healthy soil. For a narcissist, maintaining a relationship is more important than its health. Despite distance, they use passive aggression, triangulation, and degrading tactics to maintain contact. Narcissists use ego shields to isolate themselves. Breaking up with a narcissist is like opening a wound. Narcissists blame their partners for their own sadness and attack, unaware that their damage, rejection, and behaviors cause them to leave. Their failure to understand cause and effect linkages makes them think their spouses are harming them. Narcissists hide behind their self-image to avoid rejection. Like NTV's Catfish, they create a phony ego to seduce victims with love bombing, excessive validation, flattery, and persuasive language. Victims may be self-aware and narcissistic, but pathological narcissism is concerning. The healthy narcissism everyone needs might become obsessive attention-seeking for someone with low self-esteem. While catfish users utilize bogus identities to increase self-esteem, the real person behind this front is frequently insecure, traumatized by abandonment, and ashamed. Rejection makes narcissists worry and lose their mask. Their manipulation, love bombing, trauma bonding, triangulation, projection, and dismissiveness fail. This rejection confirms their innermost fears, that everyone is unreliable and untrustworthy, like those who have let them down. Narcissists lash out without remorse after rejection. By refusing abuse, the victim broke their norms and deserves vengeance. The narcissist thinks the victim should have accepted their control, labeling, and superiority. The victim rejects the narcissist's unrealistic ego and control attempt by rejecting these elements. Rejecting narcissists is difficult. You'll see that they twist facts to fit their story, ignoring cause and effect, and avoiding responsibility. They may penalize you because they don't comprehend that their behavior made you say enough is enough. Rejecting a narcissist has many consequences. They start with public, private, and professional character assassination. They may embarrass you online, at family events, or among friends. Privately, depressing messages may fill your mailbox. Slurs, wrath, and screaming may occur. Negative reviews, hearsay, and public criticism can damage your reputation professionally. They will work hard to injure professionals, possibly outsourcing. Narcissists use subtle strategies, so be careful. Narcissists can act like 2-year-olds who throw tantrums when denied a toy. Like children, they lack self-improvement skills and fail to moderate their conduct without manipulating people for narcissism. Rejecting a narcissist breaks their reality, making them act childish. This can include physical abuse, screaming tantrums, intimidation, or financial problems. They may even try to turn your children against you by using adult emotional capacity and resources like a youngster using cruel remarks. Narcissists triangulate to make you look unstable and pity you. After losing their main narcissistic source, they actively seek new ones. In public, they may act normal while secretly scheming your rejection revenge. Narcissists triangulate by showing compassion and adoration before dismissing you. They develop empathy to avoid rejection and abandonment. If they perceive rejection, they may manipulate family ties. My parents supporting my ex was very upsetting, and as a codependent, it took years for me to recognize and act on my emotions. Narcissists also use guilt. They blame you for the breakup while hiding their harsh, passive-aggressive, and dishonest actions. They lie to cast doubt on your breakup reasons. Some may even use religion or morality to smear you. Narcissists struggle with cause and effect logic and interpersonal challenges. Your split seems arbitrary, absolving them of blame. Recognizing this dynamic can help you with a narcissist breakup. My divorce required me to examine my role in my marriage's downfall. My ex refused to fix the relationship and advised me to seek legal advice following therapy. Though the anguish was difficult, I knew that staying in that relationship would kill me. I decided not to teach my kids codependency after realizing this. I was called mad, egotistical, and queer in retaliation. Narcissists use situations to make you wonder and regret your choices. Love bombing is showering you with affection and meeting all your needs. A client's husband became the perfect partner after divorce, remembering anniversaries, doing housework, finding work, and quitting drinking. A seemingly beneficial change is often used to get you back. Narcissists may give you presents, flattery, and dream language. This change is temporary because they want you back as their main narcissistic source. This temporary change prevents you from holding them accountable for past relationship behaviors. Narcissists flaunt their new source of supply after a breakup. They may ignore online scrutiny, stalking, poor reviews, smear tactics, and false charges. Despite not cutting relationships, vindictive narcissists may breach many lines and act angrily if they think you have. While you recover from the breakup, the narcissist seems unfazed. It can be confusing to see them brag on social media, move on quickly, or get married soon after your breakup. They behave like you haven't left a mark and are unimportant, making the situation more unsettling. You must realize that your experience is not insane. It takes time to accept living with someone who acted superior, used you for emotional gratification, and presented a fake personality. Narcissists may accidentally manipulate your emotions and remain vindictive after the relationship. Lacking self-awareness and introspection, they think your supposed offenses were justified. Your grandiosity reflects their need to feel special and respected for their accomplishments. When you leave this role, they may react negatively. If you're with a narcissist, learn about trauma bonding, projection, and gaslighting. This knowledge can ground you and clarify your circumstance. Narcissists target empaths who ignore their wants or please others. These patterns must be recognized and addressed for personal rehabilitation. Emotionally healthy people set and maintain healthy boundaries, unlike codependent people. Emotionally healthy people set boundaries without remorse, unlike codependents. Understanding and addressing these factors is essential to managing narcissist relationships. Codependents may erroneously blame themselves for narcissists' wrath, feeling inadequate. Narcissists may use your weaknesses in disagreements. Sharing personal difficulties requires discretion and a confidant who values and respects your experiences, regardless of relationship status. Rejecting a narcissist can cause manipulation and vengeance. Leave your thoughts below and subscribe for more smart debates. Till next time, keep informed and empowered.